Well, here's a guy who knows a thing or two about what a nice drink tastes like at the end of a race. How about drinking the milk at the Indianapolis 500, as the winner traditionally does? Villeneuve doing that in 1995. Also won a championship in the now defunct kart series, the Formula One World Champion in 1997. And now trying to win a NASCAR race, something he told us on NASCAR Countdown would be a really neat thing for him. I found his comments to be really fascinating. Not just that he wanted to win at this track, but that he wanted to win in NASCAR. It was something he hadn't done yet.
Well, it's so special to win in NASCAR. Look how hard he's breathing. You can tell he's a little bit nervous.
Well, I think it's so hot in these cars. There's no air going in them right now, and it's probably just hard to get enough, fresh air in there to breathe.
He is really breathing hard in that car. I haven't seen people breathe that hard in a long time. I don't know if it's, like you said, it's air, nerves, whatever. I can tell in his eyes he's uncomfortable, though.
Well, I think I would be too, sitting in there after all these hours in that kind of heat and waiting for the final laps of this race to be done. As we discussed earlier today, at the very beginning of our coverage from here in Montreal, Jacques Villeneuve's thoughts on not just winning at this racetrack, but winning at the place named for his father were somewhat equaled by his thoughts of winning in NASCAR.
I don't really think about the fact that the track is named after my father. The memories I have, the first one I have is when my dad won his first F1 race, which was in '78, and it was freezing cold, so after on the podium he was wearing a winter coat. Winning in Montreal would be great, but also winning in NASCAR, because it is completely different than anything I've done before.
The first Canadian to winning the Indianapolis 500.
In '97, when I won the championship, I crashed on the second lap, so that was frustrating. There was a wall painted, "Welcome to Quebec," and that's exactly where I crashed. It's great to race in my hometown. The fans here just love racing, whatever form it is in.
And so many interesting stories revolving around this racetrack. You see the Salut Gilles, the Toast Gilles, or honor him, written on the racetrack. That actually happened around one of the Formula One races by a fan. They wrote that on the racetrack, and the race organizers said, that's pretty neat. And they have done it every year since. That is now a permanent part of the circuit, named after Canada's Formula One star in the late 70s and early 80s, Jacques Villeneuve, who lost his life in a racing accident in Zolder, Belgium in 1982. The track named for him about a month later, and has carried his name ever since.
So these drivers are